Thou'st video game viewer here with thy review of Skyrim. Hey guys, what's up? Video game viewer here, reviewing obviously Skyrim, and I'm gonna kick it off with the story here. You're arrested, you escape, you find out you're a dragonborn, and you're tasked with defeating the Nordic god, dragon god, Aldun. And that's where your story kicks off. That's the main quest of this game. This game is set 200 years after Oblivion, and obviously, free roaming open world gameplay makes a return. But that's your basic storyline right there. Obviously, there's tons and tons and tons of side quests. I'm doing the main quest, but it's interesting, and I love the main quest of this game. It's super involved, but I find myself really getting distracted by side quests. And if you've ever played an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game, you know how easy it is to go off, get lost, explore, do side quests, and get super sidetracked. And that's what really adds to the magic of this game. And I'm just loving every minute of it. Gameplay-wise, this plays like a lot of the other Bethesda games. Obviously, it's first person. You can switch to third person. You got your swords, your magic, that sort of stuff. Something new to this is now what is called dragon shouts or shouts. And basically, you can learn these from reading incantations on walls, killing dragons and taking their life force. And as you learn more words towards a certain incantation, the stronger that particular shout gets. Graphics wise, this game is stunning. I'm just mind blown by some of the visuals in this game. Obviously, with a game this size, there are going to be visual hiccups, and I have seen my fair share of them in this game already. But it's nothing that takes away from the beauty of the game. And this game, for the most part, does run extremely smooth, and you can't fault them for having a few graphical hiccups here and there with a game this scale. It's impossible. They're not going to get every bug. Sound-wise, this game is ear orgasms. The musical score is just awesome. I love rounding a corner in a mountain, and the music swells up and builds like in anticipation, and all of a sudden, bam, there's a dragon in front of you, and you gotta fight it, and the music just fits perfectly to exactly what you're doing at that particular moment in time, and it's hugely well written. The music, I think, is the best part of this game. Voice acting has definitely improved and is much more convincing than Oblivion. And character models are also hugely well done. I mean, they really tweaked it. Characters look much more real. They're not as stiff. Back to the voice acting, they hired a ton of new voice actors, more than they did in the previous games that they've done like this. So you're not going to be hearing the same voice over and over and over again. I obviously there's no multiplayer to this. I would like to see, maybe if they'd make an Elder Scrolls game, at least have, some co-op or something. Maybe a drop-in, drop-out feature, sort of like Fable had. I would love to see that, be able to quest together, do stuff with your friends, just generally go exploring with friends, or, just random people that you meet up with along the way. I want to jump back real quick to the gameplay element of this. One thing I did notice is combat seems a little floaty. A few times I was fighting enemies, and I felt like I was ice skating, to be honest. And I don't know what was up with it. It happens randomly, but it does happen. And combat and walking in general still feel a little floaty. And when you swing your weapon and you hit an enemy, it doesn't feel like that real impact that it should have. It still feels real light, and combat is something that could be tweaked a little bit better. All in all, though, this game is superb. It is definitely living up to my expectations. It's everything I hoped it would be, and I'm super happy to be playing it, and I Can't wait to dive into it more. I can't put it down. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, 10 out of 10. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. This game deserves it. And if you haven't played it yet, you need to go out and play it. If you are a fan of, the Fallout games, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, any of those games, you owe it to yourself to play this game. So Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This has been the Video Game Viewer. As always, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And come on, check me out on Facebook. Link will be below. Peace.